Right, we're here on Hawkins. We're here playing the pig. We're here because not us, but survivors love Stranger Things. They love the Demogorgon, who they're not getting. They love scientific experiments. They love the Upside Down. They love all these things. Okay. What's up, buddy? All right. Boy, that's the type of thing we couldn't have done before the pig buffs. All right, Scourge Hook not present. We know there were two people on that gen. We're gonna get down there and try to... Well, David has an active trap. I hope you're happy. Oh, can we get up here in time to... Oh, come on. How did... Whatever, game. Whatever, game. Dwight, why are we here? All right. Have a hat. All right, let's see. If we can I would like to find a Scourge Hook, please. Oh, convenient. Oh, that's interesting. You got off that gen while I was in stealth. Sable, I wonder how you knew I was coming. I'm telling you, the Sable is acting like she's got wall hacks. I'm not chasing that Sable. Did you see the way the Sable... Did you see how the Sable was... The Sable went ahead and moved when she couldn't see us and we were in stealth. When she couldn't see our red stain. All right. That's big. All right, that was ruin, which isn't ideal, but we're gonna get a scourge hook on this Nia. Like I said, I am very suspicious of the Sable right now. Hey, buddy. Guess what? I brought an extra hat. You can get 2. Right. Two hats for you, buddy. All right, everyone but the Sable should be oblivious. I shouldn't need to be crouching. All right. All right, David's on death hook. Sable wants the teabag. Well, we got some active traps now, Sable. Oh, wait, where'd Sable go? Dwight, where'd Sable go? Hi, David. Hey, Sable. All right. Caitlin, did I call you a Nia before, Kate? My apologies. All right, we still have a Pentimento totem up, so that's good. Alright, we just have to kill this David. It would be helpful to kill the David. I think we got rid of the pallets through here. Yes. Woo, except for that one. We might have effed up. Couldn't get around that pallet. All right. All right, Dwight. That's not who I was looking for, but we'll take her. So does Dwight go back to that gen? He can't pop it. Well, I guess he can pop it. Think he'll go back for a rescue? I think he went to the other door. He just let go. All right, I'm confused. I'm no longer confused, right? Hello. And goodbye. Dwight had plenty of time to work on a door. I don't know what he was waiting on. What was the Dwight doing? The Dwight had all kinds of opportunities to get a door open. He didn't have work on either one. So he was injured, but he wasn't rescuing the Sable. And, oh, he was going for a depth. Dwight, we might have let you out. If only we had known. We didn't know, Dwight. We didn't know. You also sent us to Hawkins. I think you did us a favor. So the Sable The Sable had perks. None of these perks showed where we were. No aura reading of any type. And yet, when we were already in stealth, approaching a room that had no opening for her to see, she instinctively got off the gen. Nobody would have called us out to her. And then, while we were trying to mind game a loop, she stopped, almost like a bot, and went in the exact opposite direction. It might have just been really good play on her part, but we were really, really suspicious of that. Then again, once she was oblivious, we ran into her later in the match. Once she became oblivious, she became much, much easier to corral. Maybe it's just a good survivor that once they didn't know where we were, fell apart on an indoor map. The Kate was running for the people buckle up. We did not see that combo come into play over the course of the match. They got gens done relatively quick. Even with Ruin up, they did end up breaking Ruin. We put Pentimento totems up. They started breaking totems. Pentimento probably saved us in that game. Dwight almost had that last gen done before we started chasing him. And it makes more sense now, seeing that he was going for Adept, that he would have tried to finish that last gen with Sable up on the hook. But was he playing with either the Sable or the Kate? If he was, if I'm the Sable, I tell him to go for the gate and get your Adept. If he's playing as a solo, why are you going, if you're not going to attempt to rescue the Sable, then open a gate. He had plenty of time, to the point where when Sable died, we just assumed we were going to hear the gate open at any second. And yet, nothing. No work on the gate whatsoever. And he was hiding by it, almost like he was waiting for us to open the hatch. And then he was going to try to do the gate. But he had plenty of time. That's the weirdest decision that you could make at that point. Whether he was with friends or whether he was a solo, he needed to open that gate and get out when Sable was on that hook. And he had absolutely the time to do it. Instead, he tried to hide. We snuck up on him. And again, if we'd known he was going for Adept, but we don't know these things, we would have let him open that gate there at the end. But man, a weird 4K for us to get. Tough survivors, but we're just a little bit too tough. The pig buffs came into play a couple times. A really good dash, at least once, that we never would have hit. I think it was on the Kate, maybe, that we downed her at one point. But playing the buff pig feels really good. 4K for us on Hawkins.